Hello. I had a question recently in my community about what is external interference. So I wanted to take a moment to share just a quick overview of what is external interference and how do you identify it in your field and what can you do about it. Now, this is a big topic and I go into depth with this in the Healer's Toolbox, but to simplify it the best way I can, to simplify a complex idea or lesson, the simplest way I can explain external interference would be that it's an out of balanced energy that is trying to hack or inject its way into your field. And it often goes into the body or in the energy field or into the mind. It's like having a corrupt virus running in the background of your computer. And it causes glitches, causes energies that are feeling uncomfortable. These out of balance energies are actually trying to control, manipulate, and coerce us into joining forces with the out of balanced energies. So it's kind of recruiting and causing interference and creating separation between individuals. External interference can be in the form of an entity, an energetic density in your field that's not yours. It can be an energy cord from another individual or an energy cord that you have plugged into somebody else. It can be a form of energetic eavesdropping or an energy dart or an implant, an energetic implant in the body, like a clamp. Sometimes there's clamps at the third eye. Sometimes there's clamps at around the heart or down at the tailbone. External interference can influence your thoughts and even inject thoughts that are not yours. And it injects it into your mind, so you actually hear it in your like they're your own thoughts, but they're not your thoughts. And when I first discovered it for myself, I was sitting and watching a program and someone was talking about love and healing, and normally I would be very much aligned with that, but I had this judgment come in. They shouldn't be talking about this on this program or in this way or around that in a group of people. And it was such an interesting thought that came in, and I could tell right away, I'm like, this is not my thought. Like, why am I having this thought? So I let it go and I dismissed it. And then it started happening again and again. And I was like, there's something here I need to look at. And that's where I started to recognize that there's actually energy in my field that wasn't mine. External interference or energy in our field that's not ours is essential to remove. If you imagine our energy field is like we have our own unique energy signature or like a unique energy thumbprint. And we don't want other people's energy in our field. We have a oneness layer, which is on the outer layer, and that's where we actually can experience oneness or connectedness to others, to all of creation. But when energy gets injected into our field or other people's energy comes into our field, it causes interference or it causes a glitch or it causes a discordant experience. It creates discord. External interference is actually designed to create interference or a problem in the field, a glitch in the field. It can feed fear, confusion, doubt, worry, anxiety, anger, frustration, judgment, even rage. We can feel impatient, or there can be a feeling of entitlement. There's so many more energies that it can actually, emotions that it can actually affect. It can affect us on a physical level too, creating pain in certain areas of the body. So it's essential that we identify it, and it's essential that we recognize that any energies that are not in alignment with our unique signature imprint, or that is not clear, clean, and pure source energy, it doesn't belong in our field. It's like when we have that virus in the background of our computer, we want to run the viral scan and quarantine it and delete it. So in order to clear these external interference from our field, we need to discern The key is to identify these energies, shine light on the hiding spots, because some of them are very cleverly hidden. They can hide in the layers of our energy field and really clever hiding spots. And we need to clear them out. We need to clear them out of the field. We can use energetic firewalls. We can amplify the energy of our field so we end up radiating like the sun. So anything that comes into the vicinity of our energy field gets burned off or transmuted or cleared or kept at the boundary of our outer energy layer. We want to prevent the external interference from entering the field. So anything you can do to keep the field clear is essential, but some individuals actually first need to identify or feel and discern what does a clear energy field feel like, because right now, especially in the last 5 or 6 years, a lot of external interference has been injected into energy fields, into people's minds, into the collective consciousness. So discernment is key, and sometimes you need to have some help clearing the external interference from your field first. So you start with a clean slate, and then you know and can feel what a clean, clear field feels like, what your energy feels like when there's no interference in it. Then you can identify and feel when something's off. You can feel like a niggling, or something feels off, or there's something that entered your field that doesn't belong. The same way on your computer, if all of a sudden your computer is doing something odd or glitchy, then you could run a virus scan. You can tell like something's off or something's not right in your energy field. But sometimes you need to start with a clear field. So you may need support in doing that. And I do private sessions to help people clear the field and clear the interference. And I have a highly skilled ability to identify it now because I've worked with it for so long. And I can feel the presence of energy that's not yours in the field, and I can help you clear it. And then you start with a clean slate. Then you'll be able to discern when something comes in or something's trying to get into your field. Sometimes it's knocking on the edge of the field trying to get in. So that's kind of an overview of external interference. I go much deeper into it, and I share a lot of firewall tools and clearing tools and everything in the Healer's Toolbox. So if you're drawn to that, you can check out heartbedliving.com/toolbox, and you can find more information there. I hope this was helpful to shed some light on how external interference may be influencing your mind and your body and your energy field, and give you the insight that you need and the awareness that you need to make sure that you take a look in those areas so that you can keep your field clear.